Hey guys, welcome to our channel, The Murrays. We are getting ready to go on a cross-country trip from North Carolina to San Diego, California with our 4 kids, ages 5, 4, almost 3, and 13 months. We are super excited, but obviously there's a lot to prepare for. We are going to be taking 2 flights to get there and 2 flights to get back. So in order to prepare for that, we've got a lot of stuff, a lot of thinking ahead and planning how to keep the kids busy and how to keep everyone healthy, because airplanes and airports are just known for germs. So if you want to follow along, please click the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. And I am about to show you some of what we are taking on our trip across the country with our kids. Okay, so don't mind this mess. I am in the middle of folding some laundry, packing the clothes, getting the bags all situated. But let me just show you. First things first, I have these 31 bags that I bought for the girls a while ago, and I have another one somewhere, but I'm actually not going to take one for Jude. So Tyler and Elena are each going to have their own bag packed with goodies that they are going to be able to easily grab during the flight. Things to keep them busy, things to snack on, but individual to each of them. That way I don't have to worry about digging through a bag and finding what they need. So we actually got 2 of these pairs of headphones for the girls. We have a few iPads, and this is going to be in their bag with the iPad. That'll keep them busy for a good portion of the flight. We will try to wait as long as we can before busting it out, just because I hate the idea of them watching something for that long. But it's definitely a lifesaver in a pinch, and on a flight it can get really boring for a kid. You know, at first it's exciting and looking out the window and all the people. We also don't want to bother other passengers, so we're packing headphones, we're packing our iPads, and the girls are gonna love that. So if you watch our vlog, you'll know one of our iPads actually stopped working the other day. Of course, the week that we're about to go on a trip. So we actually ordered this for Jude today. Her birthday is next month, and we really didn't have much to get her. So we're actually counting it, you know, as kind of a lifesaver that we didn't have a lot on her birthday list, and this can just go towards it. And this is like the Kindle Fire. It's for kids. It comes with a 2-year warranty. And this is not an ad. I've never used it, so I'm hoping it's as good as our iPad, but I am excited for her to try it, just for her to have something that's her own. So this is actually going to be for June. So in addition to having those, I am bringing this, whether I use it for my phone or we need it for one of the iPads or the Kindle, whatever it is a portable battery charger. I got it in a FabFitFun box, and I'm excited to get to use it. So the girls also have these cool boogie boards, and it has a little pen that's somewhere in this pile, but you can write on it whatever you want, and then there's a little button and it erases. So these are going to go in their bag so they can doodle and stuff without making a mess, without having crayons that they can drop or break. Have you ever been to a restaurant with kids and they give you crayons in the little papers? The crayons always end up being thrown, dropped on the floor, or broken. So this way they can color, they can draw, they can erase it, they can do it all over again without having to worry about any of that. So Elena loves stickers, so I got her this little sticker set, reusable stickers. They're like fluffy. She's gonna love that. That'll keep her busy. That girl could do sticker books for hours. And then I got this scratch art for Tyler, and it's just, this comes with a little wooden stick, and you like scratch off and reveal different pictures. So that's something that I know she's very artistic, and she likes just things that are different and crafty, so she's gonna love this. And for Jude, these things are awesome. The Melissa and Doug Water Wow pens. You fill this with water and you color on the pages, and it reveals this picture, and then as it dries, it goes back to white. So there's no mess. You can reuse it over and over again, unlike the ones like the clear markers. And it's just, yeah, it's safe, non-toxic. It's just water. So Jude is gonna have a blast with this, and if she doesn't like it, Adeline sure will. My mother-in-law actually picked these up for the girls. She works in an airport, and so she travels all the time. And she asked us if we had any pillows, and I was like, you know, I didn't really think about that. I don't want to take huge pillows, obviously, because we're trying to travel with our arms as free as possible for all the kids. But yeah, she picked these up and brought them over today. So these are little neck pillows for the girls, and it's a good thing we're taking a morning flight, so I'm not too worried about them being overly tired. But they can definitely get comfortable and take a little nap if they want to. Along that note, I did actually get some markers for the older girls. We are going to SeaWorld, so we've got them some Finding Dory themed mini markers, and it comes with 80 little pictures. So these will be for the older girls. If they want to color and get bored, they've got their markers. And Elena already got into this and ripped this earlier, but they've got their little paper here and their little markers, so that will also keep them busy in a pinch. Like I said, the goal is to not bust out the iPads right away, but to keep them busy with other things as long as we can, because we do have those 2 different flights. So hopefully we can occupy them for all of or most of the first flight. And then a lot of these things, like I said, will go in their individual bags. So they will be all ready with their stuff for tomorrow. In addition to that, snacks. Snacks are so important when you are traveling with kids. If you don't already know, kids love to snack, and food can keep them busy for so long. So I just got a lot of different things that we can take. Some organic jammy sandwiches, some granola bars, some fruit strips. Let's see what else we have. Little breakfast biscuits. We've got all kinds of snacks. So I will actually divvy up probably, you know, one of everything. We've got raisins and applesauce and all kinds of stuff. So each girl will have several snacks in their bag, and then we're gonna have a bag with us. Me and John are gonna sit next to Jude and Adeline. We have 2 helpers that are gonna sit next to Tyler and Elena. So we're gonna have a bag full of snacks that we can get for the baby, and then the girls will each have access to their own snacks. So that should make the time go quickly and make sure their tummies don't get too hungry, because kids tend to have meltdowns if they are very hungry or very tired. So here are the big guns. Lollipops, just in case. These are organic vitamin C pops. So I got these for 2 reasons. One, it's definitely a bribe. Our kids do not get many sweets and not much sugary stuff. So this is like a, okay, we need you to be really good and obedient and quiet now. Please be mindful of others. We'll give you a lollipop if you are able to do those things. But it's also vitamin C. And so again, traveling, I want to boost their immune system. So this is a really easy way to get them just to suck on that through the flight and get a little boost of vitamin C. So in addition to that, in order to travel and stay well, obviously I am pretty pregnant. Obviously I do not want to pick up any sort of cold or flu virus right before I go into labor. We've got about a month and a half left. And so I have got a whole goodie box full of things that I ordered from Young Living to help keep me well. And so I'm just going to take you through and show you some of the things I got and tell you a little bit about why, because not everybody is familiar with essential oils or with Young Living. This is my goodie box for the month, and I'm so excited about this order. So several of these things actually came free with my order this month, which is really exciting. One of the things that I got is Super C tablets, and again, these are for me and John and our babysitters that are coming, anybody that really wants to take them. Vitamin C, really high quality. It comes from good organic sources. So these will help boost my immune system. In addition to that, I have these Thieves drops. These are lozenges. They're not like cough drops, but they're made with the Thieves blend of essential oils, which has a really cool backstory if you've never heard of that. Basically, there were a bunch of thieves during the age of the bubonic plague that were robbing the bodies, and they weren't getting sick, and everybody else is dying and catching the plague. And they were finally caught, and it turns out that they were spice traders, and they had this special blend of spices that they would use and take, and it boosted their immune system and kept them from getting the plague. So they told them they would show them mercy if they shared with that. So that is what this essential oil blend is based off of and named for. So sucking on these just gives your immune system a really strong boost. Plus it should help with takeoff and landing and air pressure changes. I also have my Ningxia Nitro. Ningxia Red is a juice supplement. It is amazing. It is literally one of the most life-changing things I've ever added as a mom and being tired all the time and having mom brain or pregnancy brain. So Ningxia Nitro is I would say baby brother of that, but I almost like this more. So it's not like a 5-hour energy drink, but it is. It's a little shot that you take, and it is good for cognitive support. It just helps you think clearly. It gives you that boost of energy, and no caffeine, no crash, no jitters, no bad feeling afterwards. There's nothing in it that is bad for your body. So this is going to be a lifesaver for me for thinking clearly, keeping up with the kids and having energy, and just having an overall good trip without wearing myself out too much. This is Thieves toothpaste. This is one of my favorite things by Young Living. It honestly is so good for your teeth and your mouth and just oral health. I've heard of people that have really bad toothaches and will start brushing with this and their toothaches just go away. So Thieves toothpaste in a little travel size. I'm gonna take one of those. along with the Thieves line. You can see they have a whole line of products centered around Thieves because it's such an awesome oil blend. Hand sanitizer, I got 3 of these. They came in a 3-pack, so the girls will be able to sanitize while we're at SeaWorld, while we're on the airport, just kind of wherever we are. This is going to kill all those germs on their hands. Then this is Thieves spray. So this spray you can use as a breath spray. You can use it to spray the air. You can use it to spray the toilet seats. You can use it to spray and disinfect things. This is awesome. And it smells really good. It smells like cinnamon. So this is a good thing for me. We get on the plane just to spray it kind of in the air. Just kill some of the germs. You know, air on planes recycles. So this will help just kind of keep things pure and clean around where we are. You can spray it on your hands, a quick clean on your hands. Or like I said, a breath freshener if you want, or that little boost to your immune system with that Thieves oil blend. So I picked up this travel fan diffuser, and it's battery powered. I don't have batteries in it yet, but this has a little pad in it that you add the essential oil to. You can turn it on, and it's just this little diffuser. So this is great for the girls. In addition to that, I got a bottle of Peace and Calming. Peace and Calming is one of the most loved Young Living oils. It's been out of stock for a while and just came back in just in time. So Peace and Calming will be great on the plane if the girls are restless or if Adeline's restless. I can also put this directly on her feet. It's a really gentle oil and just help kind of calm everyone down, temper tantrum tamer. So then at night when I want them to wind down, settle down in the hotel room, I can also diffuse this near them without having to mess with all the water and stuff of a normal diffuser. So I also bought Owie oil and these roller caps. These roller balls go right into the bottle. So if anybody gets a boo-boo, we'll be able to roll this right on. We got Tummy Jize. Tummy Jize is good for supporting the stomach and digestion. I don't think any of the girls get motion sickness. I don't think that they will have an issue on the plane, but if they do, Tummy Jize would be the go-to oil. I would roll it right on their tummy just to help soothe any feelings of nausea that they may have. And then these were my free oils this month, which is exciting. Wintergreen, eucalyptus, radiata, and lemongrass. The other oil I bought specifically for the trip is Tranquil. Tranquil is one of my favorites. I call it a tranquilizer because really our kids can go from melting down wild to like conked out, just sweet and relaxed. This oil, for me, I can roll it on and I'm like, it just relaxes me. It makes me ready to go to sleep. It makes me feel all happy and fuzzy. This is one of my favorite oils. So this is a good one for the soothing, relaxing on the flight. This is one it's got lavender and cedarwood, so I know it won't bother anybody, the smell of it. Usually when people smell it, they're like, oh my goodness, that smells so good. And it's so soothing. So hopefully if I wear it, anybody around that might normally be agitated by small kids will feel a little bit calmer. And then I also got some lavender lip balm because my lips are already chapped, and I know just traveling, I'm going to try to keep up with drinking water, but it's never a bad thing to have extra lip balm. So I know that is a ton of oils and products, and that's not even all we'll take actually for our trip on the first aid end. We have lots of oils that we use for bumps and bruises and just all kinds of things. So I have my own little bag of oils that I will be taking. But these are the main ones that I want during the flight and during our travel time, and so I'm super excited that everything came in. So I think we've got stuff to keep the kids entertained, we've got stuff to feed them and keep them keep their tummies happy, and then we've got stuff to help make sure that we stay well and calm and relaxed during the flight. So I'm hoping between that and having extra hands, it should all be pretty smooth sailing. We'll see. The girls have not been on a flight before. Tyler was 13 months the last time that I flew. She went with me. So okay, she has been on a flight, but she wasn't old enough to remember it. And I had been pregnant with Elena. But none of the other girls have even flown at all. So it should be a really fun experience for them. It's just something new, something that they can remember. So I am really excited overall. I'm a little bit nervous, and I have so much packing to do. Obviously, we are leaving in less than 12 hours, and I have not packed anything in bags. So I'm gonna go do that. But I hope you guys, like I said, will click subscribe, will stay along with us, and check out how our week goes at SeaWorld. We are super excited. Okay, have a great night. I hope these tips helped you, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Hey, thanks for watching. Make sure you click the subscribe button to follow along with the Murrays.
Subscribe.